Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin, where we are we going to see one low incoming, what is going to be happening in the next few months, and also I'm going to give you an analysis for the next 2 to 3 days. Of course, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we post one video every single day and we have been killing this cryptocurrency market with our trades. Guys, at the moment Bitcoin is still stuck into this area over here, looking at the weekly chart. Everybody's asking me, Andrea, what do you think? Are we going to go higher? Are we going to go lower? As I keep saying to everybody, I literally don't care. I'm roughly 80% invested into Bitcoin right now. I bought roughly around here. I don't care where we are, but I want to show you something on the weekly chart, which is very, very important. Right now, Bitcoin was able to close with this candle over here above. I would say he was able to pierce this line over here, this 9 and 20 weeks moving average, and looks like at the moment it could have been a fake out. Now, it looks very, very similar to what happened over here. So we pumped, then we went higher, and then we kind of crashed lower. And then you can see that right now, we could be going down again. Now, why have I highlighted these two areas over here? One at roughly 85 to 90K, next one in between 40 to $45,000. Is because, guys, I literally don't care to sell my Bitcoin until we're gonna go around this area, and I don't care to buy any additional Bitcoin in a big size around this area if we're not going to go around this area over here. So if you are in the middle playing around a little bit with whales, trying to bring the price up 5%, down 5%, I don't care to be in this game. What you need to do instead, you need to be able to understand the volatility and to take advantage, or let's say, for example, to buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. And that's what we do, guys, in our VIP group. In our VIP group, guys, we are professional traders. Our members, they think by themselves. They are educated and they're making these results every day, guys. You can see all of this. Amazing community. Look at our reviews as well from our members, guys. We have been killing the market 400% from Chris. Look at this. Look at the results every single day. Why? Because we analyze Bitcoin by the dot. Every day we know we have a plan. We have trading calls from here. So right now, as I always say, we are chopping around. This one is a trader's market. So if you want to make money right now, you need to be able to understand that TA very well, to be in a community of traders who know what they're talking about. And that's where is the VIP group. So if you want to join, link in the description. Now, let's go back into Bitcoin. As I said before, weekly chart, I don't care. This one is a megaphone pattern. Are we going to go down to here? Fantastic. I'm going to buy and I'm going to go 100% invested, and then it's going to pump up. If I'm going to go here, I'm going to sell 78% of my holdings, and then probably it's going to go down. So that's what we got to think about from a long-term point of view. But if you are more like, let's say, short-term, if you are a trader, stay with me because I'm going to show you what I think is going to be happening next. Right now, guys, the situation is quite interesting. We can see where we broke this very important level of diagonal support yesterday. And Bitcoin doesn't seem like he wants to continue to go higher. And what I'm seeing right now is probably going to be a reclaim of this area over here in between $61 to $62,000 for the next few days. Why? Because there is lots of liquidity sitting up right now in this area, and what I could be expecting could be the market makers to take all this liquidity and then go to this area over here of previous support, which is now resistance, then dump the market down to this area, maybe around $56 to $57,000, and then push the prices higher in between 65 to 60, 64 to $65,000. You can see also from here, guys, this is the liquidation heat map for today. You can take a screenshot if you want, but you can see there are so many orders sitting right now around $58,600, but also many short orders around the 60 $5,000 each. So we need to understand now where market makers are going to go, and they're going to pick up the liquidity. And of course, if you are a trader, if you are a sound trader with a bit of understanding, the situation is very simple. Long around this area, short around this area. Of course, in a short term, but that's what you can see right now. So in general, whales, they try to get to hunt liquidity. It looks like they were trying to go to the upside. Now they stop a little bit. So they might go actually up to 61,000, up to here, then go down again, take the liquidity out, and after that, I'm going to show you, for example, from a 1 week chart where the liquidity is sitting, which means that in the next few days, what we could be seeing, there is lots of liquidity, guys, lots of liquidity around this area over here, and very little down to here. You can see a bit better in the 3 days liquidity heat map. You can see, look how many orders we got over here. So what it means that we could be seeing maybe a 60, 61,000, then down to here, and then we're going to see a pump up to here, maybe up to 64 to 65,000 dollars. So that's very, very exciting for BTC, guys. So that's my plan. Maybe today we could see like a liquidity grabbing down to here, 58,500, then a push up to here, down to this area, 56, 57, and then a pump up to 64 to 65,000 dollars. Now let's have a look also, guys, at the DXY where we are. So the reason why Bitcoin is potentially under pressure is the DXY dollar currency index, which is right now getting stronger. So it's getting stronger, which it's only, in my opinion, looking at the data, it's pretty much recalling from a terrible drop which happened recently. You can see that we are now on the 4-hour chart. We are approaching this level over here, and what I could be expecting could be maybe continuation up to here, up to maybe 102, and then more continuation to the downside. We can also have a look at the daily as well. You can see that pretty much it's trying to recoil from this level of support, but the most likely scenario for the DXY, especially when the Fed is going to cut interest rates, because it's coming, we're going to be seeing maybe something like this, and then the next one is going to go down to here. And as you know, guys, from a macro point of view, my scenario is going to be this one over here. We can see that in the next few months or so, I could be seeing the DXY to go around this area, around 95 to 96. And of course, if that happens, stock and the cryptocurrency market should definitely go to new highs. We can also have a look, guys, at the US 10 years, 3 weeks, the bond, fixed income, inverse correlation with Bitcoin. You can see right now forming a beautiful, what we call the head and shoulder, head, shoulder. Once it's going to break the neckline, is probably going to go down to here at 2.5. What it means investors are going to go away from fixed income and are going to put money into risk assets like Bitcoin and crypto. If it's going to happen, well, that's what the data is telling us. The next one I want to also have a look, guys, very, very important. It is the S&P 500. S&P had a crazy rebound in the last week when we had that Japanese carry trade, and right now it's pretty much sitting at a previous all-time high. So right now, what I could be seeing from here could be a little bit of weakness, a little bit of a correction, maybe down to here, and then once we're gonna go down to this area, we could be seeing one last pump to the upside around $6,000 ish. That's what I can think for a blow off top happening roughly around December 2024 or January, which then, of course, is going to be very helpful for Bitcoin to pump. So, what is very important to remember as well is that what I want to see for Bitcoin to pump higher, to go to $100,000, I want to see it recoil in the S&P 500. Why? Because I'm going to explain to you right now. Having a recoil, like a healthy pullback consolidation with the S&P 500, it means that people are going to sell their stocks to put them somewhere else. And the somewhere else could be crypto, which means that they're going to take money out from here and put them into Bitcoin. So that's all we want to see. We want to see this money transfer from the S&P 500 to BTC, because then once that happens, we could be seeing finally the break of this megaphone pattern, flag, I don't know how you want to call it. But I think, right, that what is making me a little bit annoyed, guys, is that everybody's asking me when it's going to come, when it's going to come. At the moment, guys, since March 2024, we have been moving sideways. So Bitcoin has been moving like this. So what I can tell you right now is what we need to see to really continue higher. It's a massive candle. It's a candle, something like this. A massive candle that is just going to go and forcefully break here, forcefully. And trust me, you're going to notice that. You're going to see once this happens, then I could be convinced that we're going to go higher. But until we're going to see these little candles here in blue, in white, whatever, and then to continue to chop up like that, there is no bull market and there is no all-time high. So that's why it's important to be patient. It's important to know how to trade, you know, little by little every day and to take some money, because if you are waiting just as an investor from this point here to buy and here to sell, you probably can be waiting lots of time. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. If you have a question, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm going to see you in the next video.